A very good morning, students. Welcome to this day 5 training program. And this is the final day session for the level 1 training of Foundational Digital Literacy program, which is conceptual training. And in this training, we mentioned that digital literacy is just not technology. It is best is for the we have to understand it, right? And for that purpose, you all are maintaining the different journals, right? So today in this session, I'll be talking about what is the next step, what is the project, okay, all about, and the next step will be we are going into the level 2 training program once the laptops will be there accessible to all of you. Then level 2 training will happen, and then after the level 2 training programs, we are going into the complete 5 year of certification programs, right? So let me just start our training program today. Our main intention of this project, this today's topic is about to guide you on the final project, recap, refresh everything, and review and reflect entire thing, and also what is the next step for the future. So it is very wonderful to see that like last 20 days we have covered so far in the foundational digital literacy programs. And first of all, I like to give a very huge congratulations to each one of you. Over the past few weeks, you have taken an incredible journey, not just for your class, not just your classmates, but with the students of almost many schools, right? And across the country. That's something truly special. And I was able to see a lot of project work, which was your project training coordinator used to share with us, the kind of journal you are maintaining, uh, the kind of examples you are setting up by creating such journals is amazing, truly amazing. So let's take a moment and look at everything you have explored. You have learned how to use computer confidently. You have understood about how to turn on the laptop, how to take care of the laptop's uh, theoretical concept, and we have understood about what are the basic terminologies of becoming a very good digital citizens in the country. What are the laws which is applicable if we do something wrong, right? And what is digital footprint, what is cyber security, what is the different topics we all have enjoyed together. So let's now we can go back and we can think about what we have enjoyed the most, what we are good at, which skills I can go forward in this entire process. Because our intention is to guide you all the possible skilling subjects which is required for 21st century, and we are going to, when the regular course will start for the classes, we are going to bring a lot of experts, industry experts from the different fields. Example, if we talk about the beauty and wellness, now from that the industry experts will come and they will give the guidance on that. Logistic, the industry experts, packaging industry experts will come and they will give the guidance. So when we hear from directly from somebody who is working on that field on different skills, that will give us a lot of idea about how they practically do, what is the expectation from us, how can I get motivated, right? So ultimately, when you come after 5 years or after 8 years, when you look back, you will have a good amount of skills with you, right? So today's agenda is to look back, reflect, and we'll discuss the project work and we'll share you the assessment quiz, right? Now, if we can quickly recap it, we know that for the first time when we are going to do the recapping on this, we spoke about the relevance of digital literacy. If you all remember, why it is so important, the entire landscape of future jobs are changing, and we are not someone who is going for applying for some kind of jobs right now. We are someone who understand the what are the skills required to succeed in future, whether we are doing the job in the service industry, or we are thinking about creating an innovative project for manufacturing industry, which is going to be booming in the world right now. Especially for the Indian scenario, the manufacturing unit is very important. And when we have got a right digital literacy skills, we know where to go and do the course, what to do the course, how to connect with the people, what way we can explore many things, because everything is available today. If we really know the right process, we can achieve our goal, right? And there's a lot of examples, case study was given during that time. We spoke about basic computer skills, right? And we tried understanding one thing here, that even with the keyboard, with the mouse, tomorrow in future, the people are skilled enough to either get a job or they become a manufacturer of these things, right? We spoke about internet, right? From the basic networking, how to do the basic networking, to the advanced level of going into the satellite internet, and also understanding that in future how this satellite internet is going to be really helpful for rural part of the country. We spoke about cyber security, right? And the main concept we tried understanding here how to protect ourselves, right? That's a very important, and we understand about the helpline number like 1930. We understand about the cybercrime portal, like how many cyber police is there in the country today, and this all things was important there. Then we spoke about digital content, the relevance of digital content today in all the industry, how this digital content can help you out in getting a lot of upskills and create not only just the user of digital content, but also the curator and creator of digital content, right? You'll have all the tools which is relevant, and today, tomorrow in the industry, this all things are required. Apart from that, the second week we discussed more on the email communications, collaborations, citizenship, social media rules, how we can prepare ourselves, digital footprint. Third week we gone into the advanced topic where we discussed about which is trending today. Some of the topics which we have gone, but trust me, inside them, inside these topics, there are many concepts are there which we need to understand in basic, and for that, this will be explained to you. But right now, we spoke about IT and ITs, AI and ML, artificial intelligence, data science, financial literacy, coding, a real world application in the last week, how to create your own portfolio from your academic level to the professional level, what are the different career opportunities are available today, and what to do for preparing them, how we can focus on our current subjects. That was a discussion. And like previous session, we spoke about the devices. Now, today we are going to discuss about the project work. Okay, so just view everything once again. You can have the complete eye on this process. I'll just be back in a minute. Just refresh everything, all the memory that what you have gone through these topics, because it's important today.
Hello everyone, I'm Havisha from.
Okay, I hope if you have gotten gist of like what was happened in the past. Now I will take you to the journey and I'll just share you that what are the things which is really motivational for all of us. So number one thing is we have seen that schools from the different part of the country have joined in. That's the best part of not only from Jammu Kashmir to Kanyakumari, everywhere they have joined it. And the students are joining not only during this class time, they're also watching the recording when it is required to them to watch it, right? Now, the best part which I really like here is there are some kind of journals which the students are making it. For example, this is one of the journal which is made by the DPSS school, right? You can see that how they have designed it. They have printed the first page itself as a student name details were then must here, and you can see that the way they are every day they are writing and writing the concept, writing the details of each day chapters with the diagrams. Amazing activity, students. So this is something which I really like when you are writing this concept, because this general is always with you and you can recap the core concept anytime when you go back. So it is good to have such concepts which you have created, the network diagrams and everything. Very nice. So I have big appreciation. Example, you have seen this. I'll just show you the page by page. Amazing handwriting, and the special thanks to the training coordinators in the classroom who is also signing up after each page which is getting completed. Very nice section wise. You are mentioned about the different topics, week wise details. This is real inspiration for. I'm pretty sure that all of you also would have created it, but this I really love the example. Okay, that how the student is maintain it. I'm pretty sure that when they have the laptop in hand, they can do the wonders. You can see this is amazing thing. You can see the digital footprint, the diagram of the fit, and then writing all the digital habits there is something very important. Not only that, I'll tell you when we spoke about some topic, I have seen that other schools like this time the Ithika school in Telangana. Um, that school also when they are putting up Andhra Pradesh, sorry, Ithika school in Andhra Pradesh when they're putting up the topics, their consent. So we have taken their consent to play this
Hello
content
everyone,
also.
I'm Havisha from grade 9 along with my teammates Aradhya, Sunita and Nihita to present the topic Understanding Cyber Threats. Imagine your computer, tablet or
These all are amazing activity which students are showing up in the classrooms. They are understanding, they are creating the content. The school is supporting them in doing all these things, and then this kind of presentations when you're coming and doing it. This all is definitely taking you to the future ready skills. Uh, I'm a little
so many
happy about this entire effort, which is done by the school management, the training coordinators, the energetic, everyone for that matter. Now, if we can quickly talk about the project work, okay? So we are going to talk about every week-wise project work, what we have to do it. So example, week one, example, we spoke about digital literacy concept. So we wanted you to create some kind of poster. You can draw a poster on your journal itself, where you can talk about the digital literacy importance, something like this. This is actually digital media, but this is just to give you a summary that how a poster could be designed. Okay, you can use a circle, you can use all the creative elements, and you can mention about the different properties of digital literacy. Okay, why it is required. Okay, who should undergo the trainings of digital literacy? What is the benefit? Okay, what is the future requirement of this entire thing? So you can include all those things and create a very informative poster. Second day, we spoke about computer components diagram. So you can also create a complete computer diagram, as I told you, and mention about all the input device, output device. You can mention more about hardware components, software components. These are things you can include it in your in your things. Likewise, the I'll show you the detail method what you should do, but just giving you some kind of recap. Week two, when we discussed about email etiquettes, collaborative project plan, these all things I'll just show you that how it is has to be done. So I will now share you. Okay, the idea is There are 20 days session we have done, and every day at the end of the day, I was telling you that what activity you can do it. And if the students have not completed the activities every day wise, what can be done now is I'll give you all the 20 days, the summarize activities which you can do it, which should be present in your journal, right? So what you can do is in your journal, the all the 20 days, what is the main key points I really wanted you to include, that you can include it, okay? So that you can actually have more better concept about the topics. That's the first thing. Second thing is, as a group project, you all can think about the training coordinator can assist you. A group project should be done by the entire group of the classroom, where you are taking the theme of empowering our classroom with technology. Think about in the collaborative mode that what kind of technology is worth it in the classroom. If yes, then to make your classroom a very smart classroom, what are the things you think that it should be present in the future classroom? Not talking about your classroom for that matter, but a future classroom for that matter. What are the things are required? Okay. If your classroom already had got a smart board or something like that, you can include that also as an example. Okay. So think about you are in a very traditional classroom, okay, which is in the chalk and talk method. So in the future, a smart classroom, what are the things are required? Whether we require to have the blackboard there? If yes, you can include that. So think about from your own creative point of view, what are the things which is required, and you can do it in the team activity. That means in the classroom should be divided into 4 to 5 groups. Okay, and each group can take a different activities. Some can do the research activity on this area. Somebody can create a PowerPoint presentations, right? Somebody can come and present it, right? So different people should do a different activity. Now the detailed diagram I'll just explain to you, but before that you can understand about the timelines also. So individual project, I can say project or I can say about notes, right? Individual notes should be ready in your own journal before this 12th of the next month, 12th July. You should maintain everything on your notebook, like how I showed in the example of one of the student of DPS Nacharam. Same way, the group project should be done before 19th July. That should be done, and it should be kept with your training coordinator. They will keep this your final project with them. Individual project also you can keep it with you after completing it. Get it signed from the training coordinator. Keep it with you. And one assessment quiz link will be there, which will be shared by the school training coordinator with all of you. And that's just like a form, right? Which is just giving you, recapping you with whatever you have learned, a kind of assessment. So that you can complete before 30th of June. That you can do at your home also. It will take hardly 15 minutes time to complete that quiz. Okay. So that quiz, before attending the quiz has got one of the question, two question which you need to understand there. One question is enter your school's carte blanche lycée code, right? So there you can enter your school lycée code, right? That is the one thing which you can mention it, and you can ask. I think your training coordinators will share with you when they communicate in the school group. They'll communicate to you that what is the school lycée code you should fill in, right? That part will be given to you information. So just maintain that as a important area to be mentioned. And number two, the batch. So whether you are in the May batch or in the June batch, that you should include it, right? So these two things is important for you to include it in your entire process. So now, before 30th June, that means today, if we talk about it, today is Friday. Before Monday, you should be able to, today itself, they will share you the link. And over the weekend, you can just part of this quick test, I will say, or I can say about knowledge take, which is for you only. It is not for scoring anybody. No, it is for creating a complete kind of recap that whether my concepts are getting clear or not. You will get the result immediately after you submit it. And if you wanted to have reattempts and all those things, you can always do that. There's no problem in that. But the concept of this assessment is to make sure that a recap can happen. So I hope these three things should be clear to you. Now, I will take you to the web to the my browser page, and I will show you that process which is required for you to understand here. Allow me some minute. So this is how the school will be giving you this kind of details. where please find the attached document with the details, timelines, and quiz. Please ensure the students knows their school affiliation number, school list code, and this link is given. I'll click on this link. This link is going to open me in some different page. And we can also, the school can also share you some of the frequently asked question. Some question is coming up like, how do I submit my journal? That means whatever the notes we are maintaining it, right? So first thing is, you can have the instruction sheet ready with you. You can write on your paper and pen. Okay, both format is acceptable. Write everything in the entries, and we will give you the later notification about how you can scan and upload on your portal. That portal will be handed over to you, and that portal you will be able to do it. But before the timeline, you should complete in your journal and keep it with you. Okay, there's not no right now. There is no submission to some place. Okay, you can complete it, get it signed from the school, and keep it with you. Number two part, what type of notebook should I use for individual projects? So it's a regular notebook, right? What you're using it. Those kind of some questions are coming up. Where should I record the video for a group project? So it is depending upon the school's requirement. If a school, the final projects you are creating as a smart classroom, future smart classroom with a collaborative project, you all can record in the school, in the classroom, or on the Teams meeting. You can record it and submit to your group coordinator in the school itself. How will I submit my assignments and project? So you will submit only on the online portal, which will be given to you in the hand, 11-year portal that will be available to you. Then, how will the group attendance will be tracked? So attendance and other things will be tracked by, which is right now internal attendance has been taken care by the training coordinators. So they will be uploading it. So based on the all your responses, the details will be submitted, and later, when you all upload your journal and everything, it will be also getting reviewed by the academic teams, right? So now, coming back to what is the detailed project and where you can find it. Okay, so this guidance I will just share with you. Let me just share my screen and I'll guide you. Okay, so to all the students, you can just now focus on these important information which I'm trying to share with you. Okay. Now you can notice this one, right? I'll just share with you. This is example we are going to. Okay, so we are going to the the URL, right? We have got a URL of cartplans.in Digital Literacy Foundation Student B2. That's the URL which we have got it, right? Every day you are joining with that. So in the same URL, when you go back, you will have the recordings active. The recording links of everyday session is available to you. So it will be active for you for the next 10 days. So you can always review it until the project gets completed and submitted. You can always go and watch the recording. It is all available with you from the right from the day one on the same site. When you scroll down, you will have the takeaway material where the quiz link is also given. Okay, but do not start the quiz immediately. It is, as I told you, you have to collect. The school will communicate to you, informing that what is your LISE code of your school. Entering that is important, right? To trace that who has done it. So this is something which is required for you to fill up little later. And then this is the project instruction sheet. Okay, so when you click on download this sheet, it will it will open up on the browser and it will look like something like this. Final project. So example week 1, we have spoken about the first topic about digital literacy. So instruction is given to you, create a digital literacy poster. What is the objective? What is the activity you should do? Which all 21st century skills it is impacting? What is the instruction for you? You can research, you can brainstorm, you can design, you can write, you can review, right? So these are the five activities you can do it. This is very important at the professional level also. In every employees in future, they always do the same process. If they get some kind of project, they research first, they think about in the groups or in the peers, and they start designing it and then doing the activity, right? So this is the important for you, and everything has to be done on noting. Computer component diagram. Second topic, the topic is given. What is objective? Identify the basic computer components and their function. Right. And draw the computers, label and parts, explaining their functions, and it will impact your information literacy and critical thinking skills. Right. Same way, everyday topic based on the topic, we really wanted you to. You must have created something, but you can create like this. You can think about that and you can start creating it, right? For example, digital citizenship pledge. Objective, understand the responsible online behavior. Activity, write a pledge outlining how you will behave responsible online, right? So under the heading of 8 number, you are going to write what is the topic is all about, and write your pledge in the different colorful pen, right? So research also that how people are putting their online behavior, how they are taking the pledge. Write a draft pledge in somewhere, and then you can mention it in the main things about, for example, including the commitment to respect others, protect privacy, think before you post. All those things you can include in final version. You can write on your notebook. So this makes a very simple things. Social media, when we discussed what is the pros and cons of social media, that you must write it out, and that itself will give you a lot of reflection back that why I should use social media and why I should not use social media right at this stage. Right. So that's what has been done. An example, we talk about digital footprint. Right. So it is mentioned that like you can think about, you can look up your own digital footprints and start creating it right there. Then, like this, it is having all the projects of all the 19 days session, all the projects are given. Okay, all 19 days topics are there. 20th activity is the group project. Okay, there I'll just brief you a little bit about it. This you can discuss, you can like school can form a group or you can internally form a group with the entire classmates, right? But it should show the effort of the entire classroom. A smart classroom, future classroom, our technology upgrade plan. So anything for that matter. In your classroom, you feel that there should be a there should be AC in the classroom, which is IoT based. Automatic the AC can be turned on, right? Automatic the AC can be turned on when there is a heat in the classroom. AC can be turned on. The energy lights which is there, it should have the sensor in case the room temperature is low or the brightness is low. Automatic that lights can be turned on. And now today, many lights are coming. If you go to the Amazon and find out, many sensor lights are available, right? So if you walk in the classroom, the lights will turn on. Sometimes what happen in many schools, students turn on the fan, turn on the lights, and then when they go back home, um, the lights and fans is always turned on. And ultimately, lastly, when last person when he goes and try to lock the school or the classroom, that time they find out that lights are on, electricity, and it consumes a lot of power supplies, right? So what happens if a smart technologies are there, if there is a motion sensor are given, and this is turning off it automatically. Okay, so think about all such ideas, right? What is the future classroom should look like? What is kind of lights? What kind of oxygens? You can have a hydrophonic plants also in the classroom. Think about from all your angles and create a idea about what is the future classroom should look like. So the theme is empowering our classroom with technology. A collaborative class project with the student designed to plan to improve. End product will be like 5 to 10 minutes, a classroom video presenting your proposal, right? Instruction for the student is uh, form the working committee. You can divide the class into 4 to 5 team, right? First team can be involved in a lot of research and brainstorming task. They can, just like I was giving an example, they will involve in that. Second, people are the planning team. They'll think about how they should be, how the people should be coming and standing and presenting. What is the way we should go and do it? The entire planning should be done by the planning team, who can actually think about who should do the research, who should do what. That complete like a managerial activities. Third, people are the design and documentation people who can actually are more good in designing. Let's say they have got a PowerPoint access or something like that, and they are trying to design it. And also they can present with the help of chart, posters, diagrams, everything, right? And the fourth team is like digital tools teams uh, who can use the word and all those things to create a digital version of it. And you can have the different teams who can come and always these teams can come and present it, right? Third team can actually do it on the paper. Fourth team can use the digital tools. Ultimately all teams members should involve into this group presentation activity, right? So a final video, think like a leader, right? You can make a learning more fun, easy, and smart in our classroom. What can make a learning more fun, easy, and smart in our classroom? Think about all the angles, right? The teaching methods, the student engagement. Can we use more devices, smart boards, better internet, educational apps? Internet is required in the classroom for what reason? Think about all those angles. It could be pros, it could be cons also. Right. From the course, you will get a lot of topics which can you can use to create this concept. And final video when you are doing it, that should have your school name, your class, and total number of students who are class, main project idea we can talk about, the student explaining how it will help. So all the prompts are given here, and this activity is going to be helping you not only in communication skills development, but a team effort, collaboration skills, critical thinking methods will be improvising for you, and creativity will improvise, and digital fluency will be improvised. So these are the skills which you are targeting out of this group project, which you are going to do it. And the quiz link is also given. So you can ignore this important timeline dates. These are the for the previous batch. This you can ignore it, but you can fix about. There are some FAQ documents are also given, which you can go through it. But the dates which I shown on the PPT that you can follow it. That's the first thing. Second thing is we'll share you some of the documents. Okay, some of the documents where which should show you that how you can start with Microsoft Teams. Okay, this also you should understand it, how to work with Microsoft Teams. Every step by step ideas are given, and I'll give you some two more links on the same website. We'll put it how your day is looking like in the online classes or in the hybrid classroom, how your day will look like. So you can go through this documentation just for the revision purpose before we go into the level 2 training, right? So these two documentation, I'll give it to you. So if we conclude the today's session, what are the things we have discussed so far? We have first reflected that how the students have done the project, existing project. Then I have introduced you that how you can maintain your own journal, own your own notebook with some critical concepts, which I am outlining is for all 19 days, you can maintain 19 activities in your notebook. 20th activity, you can think, you can discuss with the training coordinators and think about creating a smaller groups and then create a very impactful presentation on this. This presentation will be not only helping your school team, but it is going to help the complete community. So that project should be ready. It should be given to the training coordinator. They'll keep it with them, right? So this is what we discussed, and then I showed you about the assessment form, which you can go and fill up the quiz. But one thing we have to clear, one thing we have to be very ready when we are writing this thing. We are have to enter the carte blanche lycée code and school affiliation number. Okay, so if I'm just going to the internet and let's say I'm just searching a school, Army Public School, Kamaraj Road, Bangalore. If I try to search for the website, on the top of the website also there is a school affiliation number is given here, right? So that we can mention it. Uh, that affiliation number, which is the I think it should be somewhere 6-digit number, and lycée code is already internally supplied to all the schools that you can mention it, right? So these are the things which is required, and you can select the batch as a batch two, right? And that's it. So all the best for this entire assessment. And let me now go back to my final conclusion screen. Okay. Now, at end, I'll just say that I hope you all are getting the things that why we are doing all these things for a purpose. And I really enjoy when these things are done with some purpose because ultimately it is going to help you. And we'll continue doing the commitment. We have a digital commitment. We'll continue conduct a lot of sessions in terms of whichever can help you out in exploring this entire thing, right? So the technology will never replace a great students, but in the hand of the great learners, it becomes a more powerful tools for change, right? So we don't have to be fair with the technology. Technology is a tool, like how you have a pen. Earlier, the people are calling as a pen as a weapon, right? When they write something, it's a weapon. Now today, the technology, the keyboard is the weapon for you, and you can actually create your own place in the world, right? So you are those learners. Now, I hope you got the complete statement right. Digital literacy, we have never, in this complete 20 days, we have never used technology, right? Our main intention was just to understand it. If we understand the things tomorrow, anything will come into the picture. We will be able to understand it. And trust me, we'll handhold you in this entire journey. Uh, Thank you so much for joining. I really enjoyed this batch, the way they are actively participating in this entire thing. Thank you so much for this entire thing. And let's meet up in our level 2 training programs. The dates will be notified to you soon. Thank you so much.